So I'm in Itaewon, which is one of the districts of Seoul. A beautiful place, really fun place, but I really want to visit the big mosque, the Seoul Central Mosque, which is the largest and the oldest mosque in South Korea. So let's take a look. It is located on a street that's informally called the Islam Street or Muslim Street, and that whole street is lined with really good halal food shops, clothing stores, marts, etc. We'll come to that later, but first I just want to go in and see the masjid, the mosque as it's called in English. So this mosque was constructed. The land for it was donated in 1974 by the Korean government, and different Muslim countries, their governments donated the money for its construction, which was then completed in 1976, and the mosque has been functional since then. It's a bit of an uphill walk to enter, but wow, what a beautiful structure. So the thing on the top, the green text, it says Allahu Akbar, which means God is great. So they do provide some parking options in the area. Today is Friday, so it's gonna get very crowded. I'm a little early here, so you can see that corner thing is men's location, and there is this Islamic school on the side. It's very cold and windy outside, so I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of footage. And they do of course have a women's prayer area, and then they have the bathrooms, which they have sort of given the sign for. That's the corners, the women's prayer room. Well, it's smaller than men's, of course. There's a bathroom in the corner, that's the old bathroom, but I went to the bathroom in the newer building. So the building is across from the mosque. It's property of the mosque, and I'll show you a little bit of the bathroom. So like we make ablution sitting on these slabs. I can't show you the whole bathroom because there are other people, and for privacy reasons it's not right that I get them. So we're gonna go into the ladies section. Here it is. You always take off your shoes when you're entering the mosque. Men or women section doesn't matter, and that's what I'm gonna do. And keep in mind, it is the Friday afternoon prayer, or we call Jummah. It's going to be very busy, so I will not take videos when people are there. So this is after people have left, but still there's still many worshippers who are like waiting for the Asr prayer. So to respect their privacy, I'm only going to show you a little part of the mosque, which is mostly empty, but we all stand on these lines and pray. Now the construction, as you can see, is really pretty. That red brick house is, I don't think that's part of the mosque, that's a separate property. Now I've climbed up the stairs, and wow, just so pretty. I think a lot of people who come to Itaewon do come here and take photos. I think coming up to steps is allowed. Now this is the men's area, although this prayer hall gets filled up on Friday really fast. There's men's area downstairs as well for men's prayer room. I'm not gonna go inside just because I know I'm a woman. I just usually, I've grown up going to mosques, and I just don't go into men's area unless they're giving a tour or something. There's also a water cooler in the side, and that's really nice. And if you turn around from the mosque, you can see the city of Seoul, which is so cool. Such a nice view. So yeah, and then there is that school for the Islamic school building. So if you just come down a little bit and see, it's such a beautiful view. Wow. So now we want to go out on the street and explore. Again, it's so windy and so cold that I cannot make videos standing outside. I'm not a cold friendly person. So the mosque kind of goes open, it's into the street. The street is called, I think, Udong Road, and Istanbul Delights is right by the masjid. Now these are a lot of travel agencies which take you to Saudi Arabia for pilgrimage. There are some shops that are specifically for modest Islamic clothing. Then there, of course, there are lots of food options, really good food. I again couldn't go to all of them, but yeah, I did go and eat at a restaurant, which was Pakistani restaurant, and I got really good food. I also, of course, this area is dotted with Turkish cafes, and not just on the Islam Street, but across the block in Itaewon. So the Turkish cafes are really good. You should always come in. You should always stop by and eat at a Turkish cafe. This one was called Itaewon, but there are others as well. Like I said, there's so many food options on the street. I wish I could have taken more videos. And of course, there are food marts as well. There's one that's kind of just off the Islam street. Istanbul Delight, I think this is one of the oldest Turkish cafes. I wanted to go there, but it was closed. So that's it for the tour. It was very short. I wish I could have shown more detail, but I didn't have permission and I want to respect people's privacy. But yes, Seoul is a great city, and if you come here, do visit Itaewon and do go and explore the Islam street. It's a good experience, plus good food.